Hi, this is Jimmy, and in this video, I'm going to discuss the animes I used to watch when I was little and stuff. So, yeah, so you know, like when I was young, right, I used to watch anime and stuff, but I only watched not when I was young, probably around in my early teen years, probably around 14 to 15 or 16 to 17. Like, I used to watch animes around 2016 to 17 to 18. I think my first anime was Death Note and stuff, and I watched that in, I don't know, I think it was around 2014 and stuff. You know, Death Note, right? Everybody's seen Death Note and stuff, you know, it's about, like, you know, Light Yagami obtaining a book known as the Death Note, right, and stuff, and he like writes down people's names and stuff and kills them like that and stuff with the Death Note and stuff. And there's like a Shinigami, which is like a god of death and stuff, or like a creature or whatever. His name is like Ryuk and stuff, and he's like in the anime, and he kind of, you know, helps Light out and stuff, and in difficult situations or something like that. I don't know. He's kind of like his tour or guide or something like that. I think, yeah, and yeah. And yeah, the way I obtains the Death Note is just random. It just falls out of the sky and stuff because it like fell out of the Shinigami realm or whatever it's called, like, right, in the anime and stuff. Yeah, and yeah, Light then obtains the Death Note and stuff, and then you know he has the ability to kill anybody by just simply writing the name down in the Death Note book, right? Yeah, and yeah, I don't know what else about the anime and stuff. It has a storyline and obviously a plot, right? But yeah, you just need to watch the anime to figure it out for yourself. I could discuss what happens in the anime, but I feel like that'll just make the video too long and stuff, yeah. I could talk about that. Nah. Yeah. So Death Note was an anime I watched. I did finish Death Note and stuff, and what happens at the end is, I don't know, like, you know, Light Yagami basically dies because, you know, Ryuk basically writes down Light Yagami's name, right? And then, you know, he basically kills Light Yagami, then, you know, Ryuk goes back to the Shinigami realm, right? Which is like the gods of death's realm and stuff like that and stuff, yeah. And he talks to a Shinigami and stuff about his experience with the human world, and he just said it's boring and stuff, so yeah. So that's a Death Note. Then there was Black Butler. Yeah, Black Butler, right? Yeah, so Black Butler is basically about, like, you know, a boy named Ciel and stuff, and also a demon named Sebastian, which is like his, basically like his demon butler, right? So his name is Sebastian Michaelis, right? And, you know, Ciel basically signed the contract with Sebastian, right? And the contract is like, you know, like, I don't know if I don't know what the contract was about. I think it's about, like, you know, Ciel being like, you know, like, you know, Sebastian will basically consume Ciel's soul when he dies or something. I'm not too sure, or something like that. But I mean, what happens at the end of the anime is Ciel becomes a demon and stuff like that and stuff. Yeah. So what the anime is essentially about is, like, you know, is you know, Ciel's butler Sebastian like helps him out and stuff, right? Because he's like a demon butler and stuff. He's very agile, very quick, right? He's also yeah, very agile, very quick because he's like a demon, right? So yeah, he has like supernatural powers and shit like that, right? He's very quick, very fast. And yeah, the anime is kind of a little funny and stuff. It's not really serious sometimes, but yeah, sometimes it does get serious and stuff. There's also another like person with a butler, like a demon butler, similar to Ciel and Sebastian, right? His name is like Aloise or whatever, right? Yeah. He does die in the anime and stuff. I mean, Ciel and him get into a sword fight and stuff like that, right? But you know, Ciel doesn't really kill Aloise. Aloise basically gets killed by his own butler, which is Claude, which I also forgot to mention. Yeah, that's his demon butler, Claude, and stuff. He's similar to Sebastian, but he's also different. Yeah, Claude, he's like a basically like a demon butler, obviously. Yeah, I think it's similar to Ciel's situation, right? Like, you know, I think Aloise signed the contract with Claude as well, just like Ciel signed the contract with Sebastian and stuff. Yeah, and I don't know, like, there's like a lot of yeah, there's, yeah, you know, yeah, basically, there's like a lot of story plots in the anime I could talk about, but I don't really want to mention them here and stuff because it'll make the video too long. But yeah, Black Butler's anime I watched. I did enjoy it and stuff. I did finish it. I already mentioned the ending. You know, Ciel basically becomes a demon, and then that's that, right? Yeah, but there's like other characters in it, and also there's like other characters in Death Note as well. But I don't really want to mention them here because it'll just make the video too long. You know, there are like a lot of characters in Death Note and also Black Butler and stuff. But yeah, so Black Butler, right? Yeah, I already watched it, already finished it and stuff. Yeah. I don't know if the contract is basically like, like Ciel signed the contract, right? But I don't know what happens at the end. Like, you know, like for Ciel's, like, you know, after Ciel, like, basically dies or something like that, right? I don't know. Like if Sebastian consumes his soul, oh, he turns him into a demon, which is what he did at the end of the anime and stuff, right? You know, Ciel, I don't know, is like drowning or something like that. And yeah, I don't know, like, I think his butler saved him or something, yeah. And he basically, like, reborn him as a demon. He didn't eat his soul or something, I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, so that's Black Butler. Then there was Full Metal Alchemist. That anime was amazing. I really did enjoy watching that as a kid. It has a great storyline and stuff. You know, it's got a lot of characters I can mention, but I think it'll make the video too long, yeah. It's got like heroes and villains. The villains are like homunculi or homunculus or something like that. They're like, I don't know what they are. I think they're just like supernatural creatures or something, yeah. You know, you got the heroes, which is like Edward Elric, Alphon Elric, there's like a lot, etc., etc. There's like a lot of characters. Like, some of the homunculus, you got Envy, you got, I don't know, Lust, you got Gluttony, you got Sloth. They're basically based on the seven deadly sins. The homunculuses are homunculi or something, yeah. They're based on the seven deadly sins, yeah. And they're the villains of the anime, right? And the heroes are like, you know, the people of this man, like, you know, Edward, Alphon, there's like a lot of characters, etc., etc., yeah. Yeah, I did watch Full Metal Alchemist and I did finish it and stuff, and I did really enjoy that anime. That anime was great. I had a good ending, I think, yeah. Basically, what happens at the end is, you know, Alphon, right? He's like in a knight armor, obviously. You've seen the anime, right? Full Metal Alchemist. He's like in a knight armor, right? But he does get his real body back at the end of the anime and stuff, yeah. So yeah, and they basically defeat like the evil version of their father, or like the homunculus version of their father and stuff. Yeah, like there's like an evil version of him or something. I don't know. Yeah, and yeah. So what happens at the end is that is that they defeat him, right? And yeah, and then that's that, right? And then, you know, Alphon gets his body back, and then everything's back to normal, and then that's it. I could talk about like more of the story of the anime, but I feel like I'll make the video too long. So yeah, so that's Full Metal Alchemist. And yeah, so those are the animes I watched as a kid. I mean, as an early teenager or something like that. I think I watched them and since 2014 was Death Note, right? And I think 2015 to 16 was probably Black Butler. Then 2017 to 18 was like Full Metal Alchemist, yeah. So those were the animes I used to watch as a teenager or kid or something, I don't know, yeah. And this is Jimmy signing off. Yet another day served thanks to Towel Man signing off.